Hey guys, welcome to the KCB channel and welcome to the series Road to 20k, which is a series where I try to capture my journey throughout the Fantasy Premier League 2021-2022 season as I try to reach my personal ambition of getting into the top 20k for the first time. So in game week 3 it was a little bit disappointing for us as I only got 53 points, 1 point short of the game week average. Our game week rank was around 4.2 million and we saw a pretty big red arrow in terms of the overall ranking. We dropped down to 260k. So yeah, let's review how we went. Firstly, start with the players who did well for us. It was only Mohamed Salah and Mikel Antonio. I was quite glad that I went with Mikel Antonio as my captain choice instead of Bruno Fernandes. And Mohamed Salah just continues to prove why he is the best FPL asset by far. In a normal game, he creates so many chances in terms of goals and assists, but in a game where he doesn't perform exceptionally, he still has penalties that could add to his point tally. In the game against Chelsea, Liverpool have always had trouble against teams who defend really deep, and when Chelsea went to 10 men, it was very difficult for Liverpool to break down the Chelsea defense. And Chelsea, all credit to Chelsea, they have a very solid and disciplined defense. So yeah, it was good to get something out of Mohamed Salah in this game week. Moving on to the players who didn't do so well for us this week. Actually, outside of Mohamed Salah and Mikel Antonio, it was almost everyone. But I would just like to highlight Harvey Barnes, who blanked against Norwich. So Harvey Barnes continued the bad run of form as he, for me, hasn't had a good game week since game week 1. And this will probably be the last time that we see Harvey Barnes in the team before he plays Man City in game week 4. Bruno Fernandes also blanked as well, which I think just proves that Wolves are a good side. They have a good and solid defense and a very good attack as well. They just haven't been able to convert their chances into goals. But yeah, I think players from Wolves are quite interesting. Players like Adama Traore or maybe Raul Jimenez, as they have a pretty good run of fixtures coming up as well. And the punt on Mbeumo didn't exactly work out in game week 3, but I'll give him time, maybe 2 more game weeks to prove his worth in the team. Ben Rama also blanked, but I think that's quite natural because he can't have a good game every week, and it's just one of those games for him. It was pretty disappointing all round as we didn't have a single clean sheet. It was only Trent Alexander-Arnold who had a return, which came from 2 bonus points. And yeah, that's the majority of our points gone in the defense already. And yeah, for me, in the upcoming game weeks, the 2 players who provide me with the most potential areas of concern are Vladimir Kufau and Luke Ayling, who both haven't been able to get clean sheets. And I think at their price points there may be better options, maybe defenders from teams like Spurs or Wolves, who have a pretty good run of fixtures coming up. But yeah, we'll closely monitor how Kufau and Ayling do in the upcoming game weeks and maybe go from there. Quickly reflect on how I've done so far in this season. I think I've been hurt by 50-50 decisions. Before the start of the season, I went with Harvey Barnes instead of players like Diogo Jota or Mason Greenwood, just so that I think Harvey Barnes makes the team more balanced, but that doesn't necessarily make the team better. So yeah, I think that's one lesson to learn for me. Like, a good balanced team doesn't always guarantee you points. So let's see the transfers that I'll do in game week 4. In the last video, I mentioned that I brought Mbeumo into my team with the thought of bringing Lukaku into my team at one point. But with the recent news and inclusion of Ronaldo in FPL, I've decided to get Cristiano Ronaldo in instead. for this game week. So I'll be transferring out Danny Ings for Cristiano Ronaldo, which makes sense because Danny Ings is about to have a very tough run of fixtures, and a player of the caliber of Cristiano Ronaldo, I think I just have to have him in my team. And regarding Romelu Lukaku, I think I'll still be bringing him into my team at one point, maybe in game week 7, but I'll just have to see if it will come in the form of a Ronaldo replacement, or maybe I'll make a change and play 4-3-3 and just have 2 premium forwards in Lukaku and Ronaldo playing up front together. As I bring Ronaldo into my team, I have to make room for him, so that will come in the form of a downgrade of Harvey Barnes to someone like Demarai Gray, who is in pretty good form himself. That's actually a few transfers that I could do instead of Harvey Barnes. Maybe a downgrade of Bruno Fernandes to someone like Ferran Torres or Diogo Jota. But I just don't want to lose Bruno Fernandes just yet. But yeah, I think the transfer of Harvey Barnes just makes more sense to me, as he has Man City up next, and he hasn't had a good game since the game week 1. With the captain choice this week, it will probably be Mohamed Salah, who plays Leeds away, and yeah, it has to be between him, Bruno Fernandes, or Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think Mohamed Salah just makes the most sense to me, as he plays Leeds, and Leeds just haven't kept a clean sheet so far this season, and whose defense doesn't look so solid as well. So yeah, hopefully Salah performs and does well for us in this game week. That sums up the game week 3 review and my game week 4 squad selection, and as always, in the next video I'll keep you updated about how I do in each game week. And yeah, I just hope that my personal journey gives you some insights and some ideas about what you want to do with your own team. And yeah, if you like what you see here, please share or like or subscribe if you want. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.